everyone. Welcome to Gay Area, the Bay Area's first gay stoner sibling podcast. I'm one of your hosts here, Daniel. Hi, everyone.
Hi, I'm your other host here, Allison.
And today's pod episode is for divas who have been sick before.
So, has to be everyone.
Has to include everyone. We just like, to let everyone have to relate to the episode, I'm sure we can all relate on this issue.
Absolutely, especially with this colder weather here in California. I think everyone must be getting hit with the colds.
I've been sick, I don't know, I think like 3 times.
I've been sick twice in the past 2 weeks. Literally. I had it last Friday, the Friday before Halloween. So I was sick the Friday, that weekend of Halloween, kinda. And then now.
You were?
Yes. Not severely, but this is worse now.
Work.
Sick again. I'm sick of it. Seriously.
No, seriously, I am too, you guys.
I hate not being able to sleep.
Yeah. Well, let's just get into illnesses ranked really quick, and then we can talk about, more personal stories with illness.
Yeah.
We have all of the common cold, flu symptoms ranked from, I think we're going to go in order from our least best, like the one that we're okay getting.
Okay.
The sickness we're like okay with.
This is the one that I'm like, okay, it's whatever.
Yeah, and then we'll work our way to number 1, which will be the one we would like to least have.
Okay, before we rank
That
it.
makes sense. What was that?
So, yeah. So,
Let's
we're going
get
to rank our
into
sicknesses.
illnesses ranked, you guys. In 8th place, for one I'm okay getting. This is like the one I'm okay with.
Runny nose. Yep.
Absolutely. I mean,
it's the easiest one to deal with. Yeah, your nose might get a little raw, but
true. But you just blow it.
Exactly.
There's something you can remedy. Or a neti pot.
Exactly.
Ever heard of it? Yeah, I think everyone would agree, right?
It's pretty easy to deal with.
Until you guys see the rest of the list, but
I mean, if you're like working and you can't deal with it, like if you have to work and you're dealing with that, that's probably pretty rough. Having to constantly be sniffling and
yeah, but you could still go to work with it.
Yeah.
The rest
it would be annoying, but
the rest, there's I'd say halfway up are ones that are gonna like take you out.
Yeah.
Gonna make you stay home.
Take you home tonight.
Okay, let's go in number 7. I have
cough,
mucus congestion.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, you hate mucus congestion.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Something I'm currently suffering with right now.
Same.
And what did you put?
Cough.
Oh. Makes sense.
I don't really mind a cough. I mean, it does get painful eventually sometimes, but
I hate when
most of the time it's just mucusy.
I hate when they're like last forever. And like they
like a coughing fit?
Yeah. Well, no, like when you just have like a cough for like a week or 2.
Oh.
That ever happened?
John has them like all winter.
Yeah. It's horrible. But mucus congestion, it's all right. I don't like feeling all like clogged up and like talking weird.
In your nose? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Fine, I guess. It's not that bad for me. I have cough up next in number 6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad, but it's doable. Give me some Ricolas. Let's talk about
Talking about Ricolas. Can you get me one?
Let's talk about our favorite. Yeah.
No, it's okay. You don't need to give me one now.
Well, let's talk about our favorite cough drop. Is yours Ricola?
Definitely Ricola.
I can't with the Halls. I haven't had a good flavor yet. Ricola, always the best.
I just get the honey.
Honey flavored Ricola?
Like the original.
The original's not honey flavored.
Get the bag.
I mean, there might be honey in it, but
yeah, exactly. It's like herbal honey.
I don't think there's honey in it.
Oh, well, hand me one.
Has peppermint, elder, wild thyme, horehound, hyssop, mallow, thyme, lemon balm, linden flower, and sage.
Let me see. I love these motherfuckers. They taste so good.
You know who else loves them? Our dog Phoebe.
Oh my God, she does.
She loves
Insert
Ricola.
photo here.
She loves them.
They're so good. I'm bringing.
Yeah, that's why I have cough
You
ranked
want one?
where it is. No, it's okay. I'm gonna
put it in your hoodie.
I have some in my car.
Sure, yeah, give it back. Give it back.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need any. I have some. And what did you have in 6th place?
Sore throat.
Oh, okay. Speak on it.
Yeah, I mean, it can really hurt. But like you said, there's honey sticks, there's hot tea, there's things to soothe it. Cough drops. There are definitely, numbing spray. There are definitely a lot of things that I could deal with.
Yeah.
That's easy to deal with. I can sleep with a sore throat. As long as I can get to sleep, I'm good. I'm there. I'm done. They're gone.
Yeah, I have thoughts about sore throat. Do you have like a worst sore throat experience?
I've never had actually really severe like sore throats. Really.
No.
No, like I've had swollen uvulas, which I really hate.
True.
I've had it after a night of drinking or being really sick. It's bad. And I feel like one time, I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it later for personal experiences.
Okay.
But just
try to remember
that I haven't had a lot of bad sore throats. I've never had hand, foot, and mouth or strep or anything like that. So
I don't think hand, foot, mouth is like having a sore throat.
Okay, I know. Shut up. Cut it out. Clip it out.
Okay, moving on. Number 5, I have sore throat.
There we go. Exactly. We're pretty close.
And what do you have in 5?
Body aches and chills.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll talk about sore throat really quick. They can be really bad, and they're really upsetting, and they're always the first sign of sickness. I feel like last week I was getting a sore.
Sorry.
Yeah, just try to hold it, or because if you keep going like this.
I haven't done that. That was the first time I've ever slammed it down. So why are you being so fucking rude?
Yeah, so sore throats, they're really a sign of, girl, you're gonna get sick in the coming days. And I should have known. I should have been preparing. I should have been taking vitamins and drinking lots of water. But sure enough, I had to call out of work yesterday, 2 days ago. You've had to call out of work too.
Well, yesterday I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I'd gone to bed around 11:30ish. So I woke up at 3:30, and I wasn't able to go back to bed, and I had to go into work at 6:30. So I went in, and I worked till 10:30. Worked half day, worked 4 hours, and then today I really felt ill this morning. Very ill. Didn't sleep good.
There's a drag race going on outside.
Slept sitting up in a recliner. Sitting up in a recliner so I could breathe. Also, slayed my ankle, because you'll hear about that soon, but
yeah, it's just been a hard week for Al.
Really bad. So I called out today, and I did half day yesterday.
And so you have body aches and chills at number 5?
Yeah. Honestly, because I've never really experienced it.
You don't know, like when you're hot and you're cold and you're yes and you're no, and you're like, you've never felt that way, like where you're in bed and your body just hurts and you can't get warm or you can't get cold, because every time you think you're hot, you take off the blankets and then you get cold and then you put on the blankets and then you start sweating.
Maybe, but I don't remember.
And I'll talk about it when I get to it, girl.
Yeah.
But you don't have personal experience with that.
Not really. I mean, when I had COVID,
stick out to
when I had COVID, I felt pretty shitty, but I don't exactly remember having being hot and cold.
Or your body aches. Where you're literally just you have to stay in bed.
No. I was smoking a little. I was I was sitting on the couch watching TV, eating snacks, watching Modern Family.
How has this never happened to you?
I was so quarantined. I've never been really very sick.
Have you ever been hungover to where your body hurts?
Oh yeah.
So you do know what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, being hungover is just a completely other type of illness. It's a terrible thing.
But it's kind of similar to when you have body aches.
Yeah.
And chills.
I've had. I just feel really. Hungover. Yeah. Sleep deprivation. So terrible.
Work. Okay. Anything else about our 5th one?
No.
Okay. On to our 4th. Headaches.
Whoa, that's pretty close to me. Number 4, I have peeing out of your ass, diarrhea.
1 second, we're getting a call. Hello.
Hello.
Where are you?
on the pod.
On the pod recording, say hi to Gay Area. This is the one about sickness.
Oh my God, the one about what?
Sickness.
Being sick. The one about being sick.
Oh my God.
Because we're both sick. Yep, everyone's sick.
Yeah, we're ranking our least favorite illness to our
Like symptoms of illnesses.
symptoms of illnesses ranked.
Oh my God. I was calling to ask you what time you started work.
5.
5.
Oh.
And
so you don't want
I
Wiener
called
Schnitzel.
out. You know I called out, right?
Well,
I want Wiener Schnitzel.
Well, it's going to be cold.
Well, what do you mean?
Are you going to ask me if I wanted Wiener Schnitzel? No, I'm okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
what time are you working till?
Till 5, probably.
7.
No, I'm going to get it out for my lunch right now. Yeah.
I'm okay,
Or
girly.
6:30 maybe. I might.
Do you have anything to add? What's been your worst sickness experience that you can remember?
Couple come to my mind. The couple that come to my mind was probably getting COVID for the first time, where I thought I actually might die.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then when I cracked my ribs from coughing so hard. Also,
that was the same time.
That was like the same month.
Honorable mention when I got stomach. What's the fuck thing called? Stomach flu. At Bible camp or whatever, junior retreat. And I shit myself and threw up in Miss Brenda's sleeping bag, and I had a terrible flu.
Not Miss Brenda's
I was
sleeping
just,
bag.
I was delirious. I had no clue. I didn't even know I was shitting myself. I didn't know. Dad told me that I shit myself years later. I didn't even really realize. I knew that I was so hot and I had fluids everywhere, but I just thought it was sweat and maybe some throw up. I still don't really understand how I shit myself.
I thought you were going to talk about when you
Fever
popped
dream.
a blood vessel from throwing up and shitting
Oh
at
no, that
Maria's
wasn't
house.
the worst. That wasn't the worst at all. That wasn't even top 5.
But the blood vessel pop.
I popped a blood vessel from coughing, from vomiting so hard after having Taco Bell and a Frappuccino from a coffee place, which went on a Frappuccino.
Oh yeah, Queen Bean.
Queen Bean coffee.
I didn't go
But
ever
that
there
wasn't
back
my
again.
most- I can never go back there again. That coffee made me so ill.
It was a
But
frap.
that wasn't the worst time ever. Yeah. It was so much cream. They must have used half and half.
It was
Or
definitely
heavy whipping
breve
cream.
or heavy whipping.
Yeah. And I was on the toilet shitting so violently, and then I had the trash can in my hands, and I was vomiting so violently that I popped a blood vessel, and I got it on the wall because it was splashing out of the trash can, hitting the wall. And I had to do the deepest clean of that bathroom afterwards.
And where were you?
You probably almost
was-
hit your head too. You were in Maria's.
At Maria's house.
So it was.
Small little bathroom. I was babysitting. I was
Wait,
watching the girls.
was it the
'cause they
front
were
one
on
or the
overnight.
master? The master or the front?
The master.
We don't call it the master bedroom
Sorry.
anymore.
Sorry, was it the main bedroom or the hall
The
bedroom?
main bedroom. The bathroom. The
Well,
little one. in
that
Maria's
one I've
bedroom.
hit my head multiple times. When you sit up, like there's a wall
It
right
was
in front of you.
horrible. I popped not only blood vessel in my eye, but the little capillaries in your face. So I had these little red things all over my face.
Holy fuck! Your whole face
All from the
must have
Queen
been
Bee
like,
frap.
like your face must have been like.
Yeah, and
fully
from
extended.
Nacho Bel Grande.
That sounds terrible, mixture.
Yeah.
Stephanie roasted me for years.
She did?
Yes, she'll still bring it up.
Oh my god!
Can I have 2 large wild berry lemonade? Okay. And a chili cheese fry,
I thought that
2
was part of
ketchup
the bit.
dogs,
I just
and
muted
a
us.
6-pack
I thought
of
that was part of
Moon
the
Dogs, and that's it.
I know.
I thought that was their
I thought
order.
she was-
Thank you.
That's what he said.
Sorry, I'm at
That's
Here's the for me,
hilarious.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, we thought you were saying like that's Stephanie's bit. Like, oh, can I get 2 large wild berry lemonades?
Oh my god, wild berry
No.
lemonade is the best. It's the only
Oh,
good
it's
thing.
so fucking good.
It's so
I
good.
said something about it in the depot, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, the wild berry lemonade from Venus Central! Oh yeah, that's the best." And Steve came out from the cage, and he was like, "Oh my god, I've tried every single one. That's by far the best one."
Yeah, it's
Everyone
really
who
good.
knows. Are you getting anything for Sabrina?
I asked her, and she was like, "I got Venus Central 45 minutes ago." I was like, "Damn it, Serena!"
Oh,
I was like, "Round 2, please.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well,
Please let me get you round 2."
thank you for sharing your experience with us. That was really great.
yes.
I could do a whole episode of me of stories of me getting sick, girl. You
Okay,
should have had me on this episode.
for real.
I
No,
know.
for real.
Girl, do I have stories of me getting sick? I could have talked about me getting sick in the stalls at Disneyland.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
could
true.
have talked for days.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you've been
But-
very much ill.
I've
Yeah,
been
you've had your
ill.
experiences.
I've been ill.
Gosh, we can do a second episode.
Yeah.
Someone about
Part
sickness,
two.
part 2.
Caitlin
Yeah.
gets ill.
hmm
Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking to us. We'll talk to you. I'll see you later. Actually,
Yeah, I'll see you at work.
love you.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Oh my god,
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious. Okay, let's get back into our ranked.
So I
I
said
said headache.
peeing out of your ass. Yeah, it's like, it sucks. Like, the worst thing that can happen is shitting your pants. It's like, I think asshole knives are worse, after too much liquor. I think that's much worse.
That's like the same thing we're talking about. I mean,
She talking about fire ass? That's a different
I'm
thing.
talking. We're talking about like the worst throwing up experience versus the worst peeing out your ass experience versus the worst body aches and chills. Like think about like how bad it can be. Your asshole's gonna be raw from wiping too much. You're gonna have to bidet.
Well, I've had some really terrible, like, gut-wrenching, grabbing your stomach, wanting to
Yes.
die.
Yes.
Just literally wanting to die, thinking, like, what do I do?
No, literally,
Like,
what
why?
do
Like,
I
end
do?
my life, please. Like, this is terrible. It's the worst pain ever. Oh, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah,
I
when,
do
when we get
agree.
to personal experiences.
It's
Ooh, there's
Yeah,
moments where you
so-
question life for sure. Headaches.
I put okay. You put as number 3. Yeah.
I know it's 4.
Oh.
What did you put at 4?
Peeing
Oh,
out of your ass.
Anything else about peeing out your ass before I talk about coughing or headache?
Like I said, it can be pretty terrible, but usually it's like real shit, not just actual piss. It's like just terribleness,
Mm-hmm.
just fire.
But it's not that bad. It's not your worst.
No,
Yeah.
there's worse. Because usually it's only like once or twice for like asshole knives. But like talking about diarrhea, I can get through that.
You can get through diarrhea.
I can get through diarrhea. I couldn't get through asshole knives the length of diarrhea. Like lasting a day of asshole knives. I'd want to end it. I would definitely go to the hospital. I don't know what I would do.
Okay.
So
And headaches for me, I mean, just drink some caffeine,
shut up. No, well, because
Rub your
Caitlin
temples.
has severe migraines
Go
every
like
day.
this. Yeah, so that's probably one I just don't have a whole lot of experience
Exactly.
with. No chronic migraines, no migraines ever really. Don't really know what that feels like.
Same.
So, but I mean, they can be splitting, I hear. And
Damn, if
I mean, I
tooth
still
pain,
have it high
if
up
tooth
because
pain was on here, I'd put it as number 1.
tooth pain.
I'd put it as number 1.
I'm dead.
It's one of the worst things I ever experienced.
I'm sorry, girl.
It'll go through your whole jaw and just it'll like feel like it's going through your head too.
And is it just random? It just pops up at
It can
random
be
times.
cold stuff,
Oh, cold things trigger it.
cold things. Yep.
Gosh. Okay. On to number 3. I have body aches and chills.
Okay. I've headaches at 3. Just gonna quickly say about this. Like Danny said, I really don't have much experience about it, but I know how crazy bad it can get. And I mean, I've had, like I get headaches from being hungover. I've gotten headaches from like being lightheaded or something. I do get headaches here or there, but I know just Caitlin, the way she talks about it, man, I know she has severe headaches. So I know it could happen one day that's going to be terrible. And I know I wouldn't be able to deal
we're
with
gonna
it.
respect
I
it.
wouldn't want to deal with it. I wouldn't want to deal with it. Like when I have a headache, I really don't know how to fix it. Like, Advil doesn't really work. When it's like from being like hungover, you're done. The day's done. Just try to nap it out.
Yeah.
We should talk about. We need to have a whole episode about hangovers.
For real.
Like, for real. Because they're so real, and I didn't used to get them. When I was
Really?
like 17, 18, I was good.
I don't know, girl.
Yes.
I think I've always gotten hungover from drinking.
Well, it's just because we go too fucking ham. Like, we just drink so much. But so
Body
does everyone.
aches and chills. Yeah, I hate it. I cannot be sweating. That's an immediate call out for me if I'm sweating and like getting too hot, and just like when you're hot and you're cold and you're estrogen around. I'm sorry, but it's over. I'm in bed all day. I'm drinking a bunch of Gatorade.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it. And you can't sleep too sometimes when you're just like sweating and all clammy.
But it's
and
winter
gross.
right now, so how hard would that be to deal with?
No, it doesn't matter if it's cold or hot outside. I don't think it affects it.
Interesting. Yeah, I
For
don't
me,
think
at
I don't
least.
think I've ever experienced that in my life.
You never like woke up and you're like covered in sweat.
Nope.
And you're like you realize you're sick.
As a kid, maybe.
But
I don't sweat no more. No. Never had that happen.
That's good for you. I experienced that this week. So
Let's go to number
that's
2.
why I have it really high up. Number 2, I have peeing out your ass.
Number 2, I have throwing up.
Mm,
Because throwing up from being hungover and throwing up from being a stomach flu are
is
completely different.
Exactly.
When your stomach is just hurt so much where it's contracting and trying to make you throw up, where you can't, there's nothing left, but you're like, you're, trying to get out that last little bit because your stomach is
telling you.
it's
throw it up.
compulsed. It's literally contracting, but there's nothing to give. So then you'll just drink some water, so you'll have something to throw up next time.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's terrible, man. It's pretty terrible.
Mhm.
Like being hungover, throw up. Totally, you get it out once you're good.
Or throwing up when you're drunk.
Yes.
too.
Oh, yeah, completely
It's
different.
way
Way
different.
different. But for a stomach
you're a stomach bug?
flu, yeah, no, it's terrible. I got a lot of those as a kid. I think they really run rampant. Really, as a kid, I think. I don't know because we're all gross and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had a lot of stomach bug.
I remember coming home from a vacation. We
Stories.
had one on vacation.
Yeah,
We've had a whole.
we'll get to it.
Yeah, stomach bugs are pretty bad. So throwing up's my number 2.
Yeah, peeing out your ass. I have it number 2. It's pretty horrible, and I hate having to get up every time to go to the bathroom, and then you kind of just sit there and you're just like,
Is it it?
and
Is
then
this
like,
it?
and then like nothing comes out, and then you just have to go lay back down, and then you're feeling sick later, and then like
We should
a
call
little bit comes
Tyler.
out.
See if he wants to chime in about his recent experience.
Yeah, he has been sick for like a few days now, so
He's good now, though.
But yeah, I hate it. It's horrible. And it really just has you sitting there questioning life, like just like fully naked. Like
What?
you've never like taken off all your clothes when you're sitting.
No. What the
Comment
fuck?
below.
That is such a guy thing. I feel like, what? Take off all your clothes while you're shitting because you're ill?
Because you're like sweating and like you don't know what to do and you're angry and you're just like, what the fuck do I do? I mean, and you're
Never,
like, this is gonna slay me, and then it
never
doesn't.
in my life have
and
I
then
ever taken off all my
I'm just
clothes.
like,
If I had just shit my pants, yeah, I'm going to take off my pants that I just shit on, throw them to the side.
we're calling Caitlin. I need to ask her.
I mean, I could see myself maybe taking. No, I've never done that in my life. That is so funny. Maybe, no.
Hello?
Like as an adult, you've
Can
done
you hear me?
this.
Yeah, have you ever taken off all your clothes because you're shitting so bad?
No, I haven't.
Damn it.
I literally was shocked when Danny said that. I didn't believe him. Danny does that.
Okay, I don't do that. I'm just saying it's happened before, I think. Well, it's like I'm probably going to get in the shower afterwards too. You know, because I'm sweating so much. I'm like, I just need, and I'm sick. Come on, Kate.
Yeah, that makes sense. I might have done that.
I'm talking about like when you have like the worst shitting, like holding onto the walls, don't know what to do. You never like
Yeah.
take off your shirt.
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember, but
Alrighty. Thank you for chiming in. We gotta call someone else.
Okay.
Love you,
Bye.
bye.
Who you calling?
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get anyone to agree with me. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure there's someone out there like me. Moving on
That's hilarious.
to our number one.
You're not gonna believe in mine at all. Ours are.
I don't know which one your number one is. I kind of
Yeah,
forget
you're
which
gonna be
one's left.
really shocked.
Okay, our number one worst illness. Please, God, don't ever give it to us ever again. Is
Congestion.
throwing up.
I hate it. I hate it so
I'm
fucking much
scared.
because it can last like a week and a half. It can
it's
last
true.
so fucking long.
But it's not like debilitating.
It is for me. I can't
Wow.
taste. You can't taste the same. Nothing tastes the same. Sorry. I've had a lot of congestion this month, and I hate not being able to taste it. You don't ever. Last week it was even worse. I couldn't taste a goddamn thing. I thought I had COVID out here, bro. I had to take multiple COVID tests.
So you'd rather be shitting on the toilet than have congestion.
Because shitting on the toilet only lasts like max 3 days. Maximum. Congestion can last 2 weeks, a week and a half.
Have you heard of this thing called Mucinex?
I just took some. Let's see how. Oh, fuck!
For the first time?
I didn't even need it. It's pills that are supposed to be good for congestion, mucus.
Work. Throwing up for me is number one. My family could tell you I do not like to throw up or be sick.
He hates it
With
so
throwing up.
much.
It just scares me. It brings me back to my childhood and like having to do it for the first time. It's just like really fucking scary and it feels weird. It feels real gross. And when I'm telling you, when I'm drunk though, it's fine. I mean, I still don't enjoy doing it, and I'm gonna try to keep it down. But if I have to throw up when I'm drinking, it's way different. But if I'm like continuously stomach bug throwing up,
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
I'm gonna be crying too. I'm gonna be really upset. And
Yeah, I definitely cry when I have a stomach.
I
bug.
haven't had that kind of sickness in like forever. So I think I'm good. I don't think I'll ever throw up again.
When I thought I had stomach poisoning, I had very similar symptoms like that. Like just throwing up. I couldn't stop throwing up. Not exactly like. Yeah, no, I just couldn't stop throwing up. Couldn't stop.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Like seriously, couldn't stop throwing
maybe
up.
you get it more when you're a kid.
That's what I'm saying. I
Makes sense to me.
and like I seriously couldn't stop throwing up, and I took this stomach pill that my mom gave me. It's magic. It's also some sort of like mental pill. It's awesome. It's a double whammy sleigh, and it it
Wait,
saves
what
me.
sickness are you talking about? When did this happen? That she
Oh,
gave
it's
you?
happened multiple times. The
that you
first
had to
time,
slay with the pill.
yeah, the first time it happened, I don't know, probably like a year ago, maybe a few months ago,
Mhm.
like close to a year ago, probably. It's happened many times. Like I just can't stop throwing up. It's being hungover. Like I drink so much, just
And
like
you
a
throw up the
lot.
next day.
And I was just, I woke up and I felt just like so terrible and just throwing up all day, throwing up all morning, like 7 o'clock to like 1 o'clock, just throwing up. And like, seriously, I was like, okay, if I don't stop, I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah,
So Len gave me this pill and I was able to keep it down. Slayed me.
I love that.
And then I slept the rest of the day because I was just up every like 30 minutes throwing up.
Yeah. Anything else about your number one worst favorite illness?
My worst sickness, illness, disease was my kidney infection.
No, I meant out of the ones we ranked.
Oh, ones that I hate.
Yeah. Anything more about mucus congestion?
Oh, it makes me not be able to sleep. I hate it. I hate not being able to sleep. It's seriously,
I've never experienced that.
it upsets me so much. Oh, I can't go to sleep.
Can't you just breathe out of your mouth?
I can't. I hate it. I hate breathing through my mouth. It's disgusting.
I mean, yeah, but
No, I hate it. I won't. I'll just lay there, just being like, I'm like, fuck. I hate it.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. So yeah, that's why it's terrible. I hate it. It's the worst thing that could happen to me, and it happens too easy.
Yeah.
It's seriously annoying. And like I said, not being able to taste the food. Got Five Guys the other night. Got Cajun fries. Could taste that. The burger. I'm literally searching for the flavor. I'm like, hamburger. Oh, come on. Like, where's that bacon at? The grilled onions, just crunch. No flavor. The ketchup slayed me, though. I was like, dunk,
Like,
dunk,
okay, I know
dunk,
her.
dunk. She's sweet.
That's hilarious.
Do you not experience, like, flavor loss?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think it's something I, like, remember distinctly being, like, a problem. You know?
It's terrible.
Okay, let's move on to some personal experiences with being sick. Our biggest, sickness stories, ones that come to mind when we think of being sick. Allison, do you want to talk about one of yours?
Quickly,
First.
just kidney infection. When I was like, I don't know, like 11, maybe 12, I got a bladder infection and it spread to my kidney. And so then, went and got an x-ray. They were like, yeah, you got a kidney infection, bitch. So then lost some of my hair. Like, I don't know, like, just, it got really thin. So then I cut it short. That sucked because it hurt. And then I had to have a fucking ugly bob. I did not like it. I was like, I really liked my long hair. I hated it. So this is terrible. But yeah.
Didn't you have, like, bald spots?
Yeah, and then I had, that's alopecia.
Oh, that's something different.
Yeah, it was a different time. Actually, yeah, I think I was younger during the kidney infection. I think kidney infection was like 10 or something because I was in junior high.
So when was alopecia?
Alopecia was like 11 or 12.
You just said that.
Yeah, that's what
Your
I'm saying. So
kidney
I
infection
was I was younger for the kidney infection.
Oh, okay.
Also broke my leg when I was like 6. That sucked. But I got strolled around everywhere, so that was fun. I got to be on shoulders. I got to be in a wheelchair with one Halloween. Talk about free candy. No work, all fun.
Just being led around.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so
what
funny.
Did you dress up as?
I was like a fairy or something. It was like a pink fairy, wings.
Mm.
No, I was Sully, I think. I think we fit the Sully costume around my leg.
Costume, my hand-me-down.
I don't know. There's probably a picture.
Some of mine, hand, foot, and mouth disease. It was real horrible, and everyone made fun of me and thought it wasn't real.
Oh, yeah. I remember that you were like, shaking with your hands in the bowl of ice and water and stuff.
Yeah, I just felt like my hands were, like, on fire.
Yeah, and you were in so much pain, and the lights were off in Mom's room, and you were just like,
I only really had it on my hands. I had a little bit in my mouth and on my feet, too, but it was mostly on my hands, and it just felt like my
when
hands...
you lead, I will follow. That was on everywhere.
Oh, when I was sick?
That and Rent, because you were, like, being so sad about it.
Rent?
What show did you miss, Grace? You probably
No.
watching Rent. I think I
No.
remember.
No. That was when I had mono
Oh, yeah, you're right.
and pneumonia.
Mono, that was bad.
That was bad. But hand, foot, and mouth was so crazy, and my hands looked really normal, but they were just, like, on fire, burning.
The
So
invisible illness.
I had to keep them in bowls of, like, ice water. That was, like, the only thing that, like, made it feel better. And then after it kind of, like, went away after, like, a few days, then the bumps started showing, and they would, like,
You were like, look.
they made their way through. But it was the feeling, like, the pain was already gone when you started to see it. And I'm like, guys, it was real. And I had, like, a bunch of, like, scabs on my hands. I wonder if I have pictures. It was a long time ago.
On the digital.
And I remember
Look on Costco.
some of our friends got it, too. I'm pretty sure TJ had it at the same time I did. It was, like, going around. But it was horrible.
You get so
horrible.
sick when you're a kid. You're just around
Yeah.
so many illnesses. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. The amount of times I had lice as a kid.
How many times?
At least like 3.
I don't think you ever had it that bad, though. Right?
Mm.
It's just, like, a few buggies.
No, I had it pretty bad.
I remember I had to be treated for it.
I
but
had
I never
long
got
hair. I had long hair. It would just go crazy. Mom would be like, be careful. Try not to get too close. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that was always a big thing.
Like, careful where your hair, like, runs around to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
don't be just
like,
whipping it
no,
around.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be whipping around,
Or,
sometimes.
like, if you look on someone's phone.
Well, that wasn't
their
that
phone.
wasn't a thing when I was a kid.
Or you're playing a game and you touch heads.
Yeah, you
I don't
hug. I don't know.
I don't Okay. You want to talk about some stomach sickness? One of the biggest ones that I think of when I think of stomach sickness is us being at
Rib cook-off?
the rib cook-off in
Yeah.
Reno.
I think I was throwing up and you were shitting.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I just remember shitting hella.
And there being throwing up at the toilet, and you're like, I need a shit.
Yeah, we were in a hotel, and I think we only had the
One hotel.
room, and there's 6 of us. How is that even possible?
Because we were all little. I slept on an air mattress.
Yeah, there must have been 2 beds, and then
Someone probably slept on a couch, and
Yeah.
someone slept on an air mattress.
I just remember the first day, like, being there, and we were walking outside, and I was like, oh my god, fuck, I gotta, like, shit. Like,
Oh, you experienced it for multiple
like,
days?
yes. I was out the entire time, basically.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
And I was like, I have to go now. And I don't know. I told Dad, and he was like, okay, we can go. And I'm like,
No,
I
you
have to. I
run.
need to run ahead of you because you're walking way too slow, girl. Like I need, like I'm
I
talking.
can
You know.
only imagine.
Okay, because if you have never been, it's basically like this whole like convention.
It's like a state fair with food, basically.
Yeah, and
Just
so
food.
there's a bunch of
Just food.
Well, and there's a bunch of vendors like selling things.
Yeah.
And so
They're competing in a rib cook-off to see if people
no.
vote.
Well, I mean like there's also like vendors like selling random.
Oh,
shit,
yeah. Sorry.
like arts and crafts and
Yep.
just random shit.
Knickknacks.
But yeah, there's also a rib cook-off. But we were like all the way in the back, and I was like, I have to go. And then after that moment, I was like, we went to the bathroom, left, tried to like continue on with the day, and I was like, girl, I gotta go again. Like,
You were like, come back here in an hour.
no, and I told him, I was like, can I just go up to the room because this is not gonna work. I'm like, I can't just be walking around feeling like I have shit. And then after that, I felt like everyone else started getting sick too. And then it just
You were the one who first got
I was
hit.
the first one, yeah, and then it just became like a whole sickness trip, and we just stayed in the hotel the whole time, or at least
I feel like
did.
I remember my first hit was in the middle of the night. I remember, or maybe
Very possible.
my biggest memory is waking up in the middle of the night and getting that you know that flavor in your mouth when you know you're about to throw up. That
Yeah.
saliva. That saliva hit me, and I was like, and I stood up, and I started walking towards the bathroom, and started filling in my mouth. I was like, and then I walked to the toilet, and I was like, and
I remember I fell asleep in the bathroom one night.
I let it all loose.
I just laid on the floor. I think I was throwing up too.
And then soon after I was throwing up, you tried to come in. You were like, I need a shit. And I was like, well, I'm still throwing up. Like, I don't know. I think I definitely remember someone like throwing up
I think
in a
Tommy-
tub or something.
Oh
or
my god.
shitting in a tub.
that
or
sounds so
or
familiar.
definitely not in the sink, but definitely in the tub. Some shit or throw up.
I didn't
definitely.
throw up. I think you might have thrown up in the tub.
Because someone needed a shit. Someone
Yeah.
needed a shit. And I was still needing to throw up.
I think Tommy was sick too. I don't know if Caitlin was.
I don't know, but Caitlin must have been laying there just like, I remember the burns were like, oh, they're getting hit hard.
No, I think they got sick too.
They did.
I think so. I
don't
just felt
know.
like everyone was sick, but
We were-
maybe not.
It was a night of terror.
It was a horrible rib
It was-
cook-off. I didn't eat one rib.
It was, it
I
was
swear to you,
terrible.
not one rib.
How old were we? That was like, we
I
only
don't
went like 3
know.
times.
I was probably like 13, 12.
It was like every, the parents went like, we went and then the parents would go like 2 years in a row and then we would go or something. Like
Yeah.
the parents would go without us a lot.
Our parents and our family friends, yeah, they would go. But we went a few times.
Yeah, we did.
It's really fun. But I always think of that. We go back.
Wait, when is the rib cook-off? I want to go this year.
It's
It's in the beginning
it's like
of next
Labor
year.
Day, I
Yeah.
think. It's like August or September.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, God.
And it's hot as fuck.
Last time we went, I was going through it.
With the heat?
No, just personal things.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no. Hidden personal things.
Work. Okay. Also, I don't have to talk about my cold sore. I had a cold sore when I was like 6. Almost killed me.
Oh, yeah.
If you know us, you've definitely heard the story, so it's not that exciting. But basically, I had a cold sore on my mouth, and I sucked these 2 fingers hella when I was younger. And so then the cold sore got onto my finger, and then there was like this red line of death, like trying to make its way like up my arm.
To his heart.
And so I was spending the night, or we all were spending the night at our aunt and uncle's house. And then our parents told our aunt and uncle, if the line like goes past
They put
this
a
mark,
Sharpie line, yeah.
then like give us a call. And then my aunt, I guess, like, forgot or just didn't check for, like, a day.
Diva Queen forgot.
And then when she did check, it was, like, way past it. It was, like, I think it was, like, on my chest. I don't know. But, yeah.
So they rushed him
So
to
they
the
rushed me to the
room.
emergency room, and I got to watch Shrek for the first time because we weren't allowed to watch Shrek. But
Because they say, like, damn or something, right? Or
well, I think it's because it was Mike Myers, and Mike Myers is, like, kind of crude.
Oh, because it's the same guy as, like, Wayne's World.
And, yeah, Austin Powers. And
But
such.
Dad loved that shit.
I know, but they were going through that whole Christian thing,
Yeah.
like the cleansing stream of
Christian
it all.
Girl Summer, yeah.
Yeah, for real. So we weren't allowed to watch Shrek, but I watched it for the first time in there, and I was like, "This is
This is
everything."
everything.
I'm like,
This
Tommy
is
and
excellent.
Caitlin are gonna want to watch this.
They're missing out.
They're missing out.
Like, when I saw her face,
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm a believer.
No, literally, it was so good, and I just was in the hospital for a few days, but luckily I bounced back, and I'm here today.
he's good.
We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna talk about our weekend and some recent movies we've watched.
Because you know us A-listers constantly going to see the
we have
movies.
multiple movies to talk about. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Let's talk about our weekend. We went to Splash, which is a gay bar in downtown San Jose. It's very popular. One of the only places we really go to, or at least me and my friends, but it was Allison's first time going. And what was your thoughts? Like,
Had a great time.
on the actual club itself.
It was good. The service was pretty quick. It didn't take that long to get a drink. Wish they had Apple Pay.
Was it what you expected or thought?
Yeah.
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 Work.
Yeah, it was pretty good. There's a lot of gay people, a lot of gay guys. Definitely saw a good amount of lesbians.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. It was really fun. Drank a lot of AMFs, danced a lot, jumped around a lot.
Yeah.
There was this whole, we were in this side area, and there was this whole people sitting down, and I was like, come on, dance, dance. I was like jumping around trying to get them to dance, and they were laughing. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. It was fun. We met this girl in line outside on the way in. Shout out to her, Rose.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't have any friends. Can I just hang out with you guys tonight?
Yep, she's from Texas.
And we were like, yeah, girly, it's fine. And so we you know, she went and did her own thing for like a little bit, but we kept seeing her all night.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really fun. We went with Tyler and our friend Devin.
Very, very fun.
Yeah. Gays night out.
Yes, games night out.
It was so fun.
Pre-game with Twisted Teas at the house and shots, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then we Ubered there. It got us fucked up.
The Twisted Teas.
Yeah, just everything, the shots. By the time I was there, I was feeling it.
Yeah. When we were in line, I was like, get me in.
We finished the vodka we had from Halloween, and it was like, so there's like a big, like, 2-liter of vodka, and like,
I think it might
there was like,
2 liters.
it was 2 liters or 1.75 or something.
I don't know.
But there was a good amount of the bottle left. It's like this tall. We had like this much left. Round bottle.
Yeah. And so we went in, had a lot of drinks, had a fun time. There were some dancers.
Oh, yep.
And Tyler loved to tip them. He was like, how much more cash do you got? I'm like,
Literally.
I only have a few, but we tipped all 3 of them multiple times. It was so fun.
Yep. Devin, when we told him about it, he was like, who's got $1?
Yeah, he was like, who has $1?
Hand me $1. Hand me $1.
Yeah, it was fun.
There's a video of him talking to the dancer. It's so
dancers,
funny.
yeah. Allison got some action from one of them.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
the
really
girlies
fun.
like to get down and talk to you when you're a girly. They're like thank you.
Yeah.
But like
she
for the
was really
guys,
sweet.
there's Tyler. He didn't get no personal
No little-
action. Yeah, exactly. Felt bad for him.
Yeah,
But you know, he had
okay.
fun. He had fun.
Yeah, I mean the guy gave him some attention.
Exactly. I think they're told like play to your audience.
For real.
Like you're in a gay club.
Yeah. But it was really fun. And then we decided to walk to La Vix in the rain.
Oh, that was all me.
No, the sprinkle feels good.
The sprinkle's good. I don't want to leave. Let's spend a good amount of time in Love Vix, please.
Yeah, let's hang out. I
Let's hang out.
promise.
I mean, let's hang out at Love Vix, please.
We're having fun.
Please.
I was like, guys, it's like, I mean, it was like sprinkling, but for how much we had to walk, we were
It was
wet.
like a 7-minute
by
drive.
the time we
but
got
we were
there.
walking.
It wasn't a 7-minute drive.
Right, wasn't
it? No, it's only a few blocks. It wasn't that far.
Yeah.
But it probably took us like 15 minutes to walk there.
Yeah. And Devin fell on the way there.
Oh yeah, it was slippery.
It was, but
Yeah.
luckily I was good. I was good.
Well, for up
Yeah.
until.
Oh yeah,
Lovix,
no.
but-
Like outside, I was good.
Yeah, and we were having a fun time. I was
Oh.
like, we got to keep this going.
Yeah, I was like having such a great time.
Because I was like, can't we just go home? But everyone went to Lovix.
I was like, no, we're going to Lovix.
And this was also the night of daylight savings.
I thought that
So-
it was going to be a hack. I thought the bar was going to close at 2, but then it was going to miraculously turn to 1, and we were going to be able to party for another hour.
Yeah, I was like, girl, no, I think they close before the time change.
But why wouldn't they just slay us?
I don't know, but I mean, it did slay us when we got back, and it was an hour earlier.
Oh, exactly.
But we'll get to that. And so we walked to La Vix, which is like a taqueria if you're not familiar. And as soon as we walk in,
Literally,
Al takes a tumble.
walks up the step, about to walk into the line, and all of a sudden, I'm on the ground.
Some Tom
I don't know what happened.
It was
I
just-
I just stepped and I slipped.
Can someone help her up? It must have been the rain.
Yeah, it was the rain. I slipped on water, and down I went. And all of a sudden I was on the floor, and just my ankle was throbbing, and I was like, "Ugh!"
And I was recording, and I was like, who's going to be a gentleman?
No, he literally said, "Can someone help her
I was
up?"
like, who's going to help?
He literally said,
Can someone help her up?
"Can someone help her up?"
Because I was kind of drunk too, obviously.
And I was like,
just
"I can't get
focused
up."
on
I
recording.
was like, "I can't get up right now. Give me a second."
Yeah, and then I was like, guys, move. Just let her lay on the floor. And that she did.
I literally, I grabbed the bars, the posts of the fucking
Over
their
the
stairs,
stairs,
and
yeah.
I pulled myself towards them, and I was like, "Just let me chill for a second." And then you were like, "We have to get up," and I was like, "Okay." So then I went and I
Yeah,
got
because she was
up.
kind of like in the walkway low key.
Yeah. So then I stood up. I hobbled over to a table
Yeah.
and
I
put my leg up.
I got us the food.
Yeah.
I
I started crying. I was so embarrassed.
Did you take a video of when it was purple? Your
I have a
foot-
video of it being. It's still purple.
Okay. we're gonna include some footage.
No, not the toenails, but I'll take a new one.
I'll put like
Emojis.
an emoji over them. Yeah. But yeah, it was violent, and I thought maybe like the next day I went over and she was still in pain. I was like, "Girl, you're not healed," and she's like, "No."
No, listen to
I was
this.
like, "You're not better."
This is terrible. Okay, so this happens. We get our food. I slide down the stairs. There's stairs following up to the restaurant. I slide down on my butt while it's raining. My ass literally soaked. Didn't even think about that. This was how I had to get down. Someone was like, "No, don't make her slide down." And I was like, "I'm good." I slid down. And then with Devin's help, I hobbled to the Uber, got in, got home, and then there's a hilarious video of me and Devin trying to get into the house, hobbling up the stairs.
Yeah.
There's like 2 stairs, only 2 steps. But it was unreal having to hobble from the Uber to the house. Like, if I wasn't drunk, I would have been in immense pain. I would have been like, "Get me the fucking wheelchair. I'm sleeping out here."
For real.
And so then got inside,
You're a trooper.
sat down,
8R, Lovix.
ate Lovix. Me and Danny ate our Lovix.
Devin was passed out.
Devin instantly passed out. I was like, "Devin, are you
And it was
okay?"
like 1:30 because the
Literally.
time changed.
I was like, "Are you good?"
Or like 2. I
2:30.
can't remember.
It was like 2:30.
It was still pretty late.
Yeah. And so, well, it
Yeah,
wasn't 2:30 yet, but it was 1:30, but, really. So then we were like, "Oh, my God, Devin, like, because we left the bar like 1:30 to go to La Vix. So then we were home by like 1:30
Yeah,
at the
so
house.
then the time changed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then we were like, we were trying to watch the first episode of White
White
Lotus,
Lotus.
so we could watch the second one because it just came out. And Devin was
Yeah,
like,
well, the time change. Sorry to interrupt. The time change happened right when we went into Lovix,
yeah.
and we left there at like 1:30.
Is that how many she put in for you?
No, that was someone else.
Fucking bitch. She would do that much for someone else, but not us.
I know. Yeah, so we were trying to get him to watch the first episode of White Lotus because he was like, we asked him, and he was like, "Yeah, let's watch it."
Yeah.
And then he was just immediately falling asleep
So then we tried to revive him,
by feeding him his Lovix.
and he did.
He was just like
He was
with
getting,
his eyes closed.
He was like, sauce.
He was like, "Okay, yeah, sauce. Put
No.
it in, drizzle it in."
And then he got revitalized for like 4 minutes,
Yeah.
and then he was back asleep.
And then he fell asleep. He was awake for all of like 3 or 4 minutes.
Literally, it was so funny.
And me and Austin watched a little bit more of the episode, and I was like, "Okay."
And then I was like, "Okay, well, you need to help me to bed."
I was like, "I think we're done." Yeah. And then I didn't really help you.
I army crawled there.
Yeah, I didn't help you at all.
You just handed me stuff.
I just recorded you.
Yeah.
I was really underestimating
How much pain?
how much damage you were in.
Oh, you didn't know how bad it was. Yeah.
No, I kind of.
You thought I was being dramatic?
Why did I think you were like low key faking it? Like,
You
but not
fucking-
really, not really. You know, like the next day I realized.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, so you slipped in the rain.
So when you saw the water, you were like, in the video, you were probably shocked.
What water?
The video of my ankle.
Yes. She sent me like a snap of her foot all purple.
All
and I-
the 3 toes, my 3 middle toes were all fucking purple.
and my reaction was, you need to go to the hospital.
That's exactly what Tyler said too.
I was like, girl, this is not good. Like,
Tyler was shocked too.
I was like, probably should have gone the next day.
Yeah.
But,
And my knee also got sprained too. It's swollen. It's sprained. Not nearly as bad as my ankle though.
Yeah.
But I you know what's so funny is because I recently it's definitely Moni because recently I seen videos of people falling or I'm thinking like, oh, people falling drunk or something. I'm like, well, I would be perfect. Like I know how to fall. I know how to fall in any instance. I would be good. Like I know how to not hurt myself.
Yeah,
And then
it's
all of a
karma.
sudden, one slip, and I can't tell you what happened. I don't know how my foot, which way it went this way, that way, nothing. It was just, I'm
just
down
happened.
and my ankle's done.
I know.
I was like, oh God.
And there were so many people
Oh my
too.
God, there's a video of this diva rubbing my back. She was like, oh, you okay? It was just, and Devin was on his phone recording too. Everyone, it was just a bunch of random people trying to help me, and the 2 people I know are just recording, and Tyler's in line.
Tyler was in line. Yeah.
And then he didn't even end up ordering anything. He just called his Uber.
I know, he was like, I don't need food.
He's like, I'm just gonna
He's like,
go.
I'm just getting out of here. And then he got real sick.
Oh, everyone was kind of
The next day, me and Allison were actually like, as far
Well,
as like,
hungover,
hangover
we were good.
symptoms, we were good.
It was just my ankle.
Yeah, and your knee. But
Yep.
Devin and Tyler were severely ill for days.
Oh yeah,
Ty more than.
Ty actually
Ty
shit himself
and
3
Devin.
times, and Devin said he almost did multiple times.
So something happened. Something didn't play
Something
them.
happened.
I was trying really hard to prevent the hangover, so I was drinking hella water beforehand. So, and maybe I don't know what slayed you.
I know,
What?
being a beast.
Work.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's talk about some movies we've seen recently. Okay. Last week we mentioned seeing Tar, but we didn't talk about it. So I also want to mention really quickly Kate Blanchett, amazing, loved
Yeah.
it. And it was a little boring, little slow. I literally had to read the Wikipedia like plot because I was confused. Like I wasn't following very
I
well.
really enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it more than Carol. May I say?
Yeah, another lesbian drama with
That
Kate
she's
Blanchett. But the ending had me fully gagged, and it made the whole
It made
movie
me
like
laugh
way better. I was like,
hilarious, yeah.
okay, I can go away like being like, oh, I would watch that again, or her performance is definitely worth watching.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a great performance. I love anything lesbian, even though it wasn't very lesbian. I mean, it was lesbian for lesbian, but no,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
it
Like,
wasn't really that crucial to the story.
Yeah, very much just.
which
not,
is fine.
It was just good,
But
but
it's
also
like,
kind
why
of,
does she have to be
crucial.
lesbian? Why does she have to be like? No, why does Kate Blanchett have to play lesbian? Is what I mean. Like,
Oh,
she's a big fan.
so she could play the role of preying on a woman. Praying, don't add this, but like preying on a, having like the.
Do
Are
you
you
more
sitting
slack?
on this? Yeah, you're sitting on it. Like you,
What do you mean?
like she has to be like a young woman that she can prey on. Like, it wouldn't be the same. I mean, it would be if it was a guy.
If she was straight.
If it was a guy, she was like.
Yeah,
preying
no,
on.
I'm not talking about the character. I mean Kate Blanchett, the actress.
Like, why does she always have to play
yes, yeah.
gay? Is she
like-
straight?
Yes, she has a husband.
I don't know, because she.
It's
It
strange.
happens. It happens just like fucking,
I know,
Natasha
but-
Leone.
I know it happens, but I just thought it was gonna happen less.
I'm
I guess
here
not.
for it.
But I mean, I do love it. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it
Yeah.
just because of that for any reason. But like I said, the ending.
What about Rachel Weisz? She plays a lot of lesbians. Twice. No. What's her name? Emily Blunt. No.
Rachel McAdams.
No. Yes. No. The girl from Titanic.
Kate Winslet.
She plays. Who does she play?
Ammonite.
Yes, so good. I love that movie. Oh, I love it.
Anything else about Tar?
I would definitely see it again. I enjoyed it.
I'm trying to think.
Let me say something about this movie. We saw a trailer for this movie called She Said, and I do have the book. I'm gonna send you a fucking photo.
Okay.
I'm excited for it. Maybe I'll actually read the book. I bought it. Never read it.
I want to
of
see the
course.
movie.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Love Carey Mulligan. Queen. We also saw Black Adam, and that was
In the
IMAX.
IMAX.
And when I pulled up, that was the next day after our big splash, our Lovix
It
destroyal.
was, huh?
And yeah, it was. And
I was
Allison
a
was on
trooper.
crutches and a boot. I was fully gagged. I was like, this is not real. This can't be real.
It's the realest thing to happen to me this whole month.
I was like,
You thought I was being dramatic.
and then I realized, I was like, oh God, what happened last night? I was like, we had a time last night.
No, we had a time.
Black Adam, whatever.
The diva who
It
does
wasn't
that,
bad.
the wind diva.
Oh, I need way more of her.
That's what I'm saying. But
Every time
single
they
shot,
showed her was in slow-mo,
It
and
was
she's just like,
serving. It's a soft serve.
no, it's a real soft serve, and I live for it.
I told Danny going into it, I said, she's
Like,
the
that
one who
girl's-
makes it, breaks
Yeah, I
it.
was like, she's the diva to watch out
And
for.
like I said, I actually didn't hate Noah Centineo.
I did. He's stupid, and his character was stupid, and
His
not
character
funny.
was stupid, but
Like his character, like eating the sandwich.
I know, and all the product
What?
placement,
What?
Lay's.
Sorry, but it was fine. Black
Oh,
Adam.
the guy from Mamma Mia, terrible. Actually terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like him.
He's kind of sexy.
Don't want to break your heart. That's all I see. Mommy, if you take me, SOS. When you're gone. Okay, go.
I think The Rock is pretty well cast. I mean,
I think his neck looks so funny when they show him.
his outfit is really horrible.
You hate it
Like it's skin tight and like you
because it's
just-
his skin.
it just looks like nothing. Like I need a little bit more design. You know,
It's
kind of boring.
yeah. It has
giving
to. It actually
spandex.
has to do with the plot.
What do you mean? Like it's part of it? Like what? What do you mean?
It's his curse. That's why it's like that. It's black. It covers his whole body. It's a curse. It's made for Shazam. Like it's like a curse. It came after him being bad.
Okay, yeah, but I still want it to look different.
Okay. You will not be getting the Fortnite skin. I see.
There is a Fortnite skin.
There's a Fortnite skin, a Fortnite mode. It's still out.
Yep.
Actually, no. I think it's gone. I don't know.
Moving on, we saw another movie. I kept calling it Banshees of Inertia, but it's actually Banshees of Inisherin.
In the Shiren.
Inisherin, we learned. Colin Farrell, really great. It was pretty crazy. Kind of a slow burn, you know.
Definitely a slow burn. There are definitely some parts where I was
Definitely-
snoozing.
Definitely character driven, and you know the cinematography is good. Like all of the shots of like the ocean and the countryside is really pretty.
I really like the sister in it.
The accents, couldn't understand them at some point.
Oh,
So needed captions.
I literally thought they weren't speaking English.
No, I literally turned to you, remember, and I was like,
You're like, is this
I'm
English?
like, tell me right now. I'm like, is this in English?
And I wasn't even paying attention to what they were saying, so I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I
It was
was
hard.
thinking about something else.
It was hard to follow. So I feel like rewatching it with captions, I would be, you know, getting a whole lot more.
I can't
Out
wait
of
to
it.
watch Marcel the Shell all the way through.
I can't believe I forgot you never even seen it again
Yeah.
from when you fell asleep at the movie theaters. But
I liked it. I really did. I
you
thought
liked
it was
Marcel
interesting.
or
No,
Banshees.
Banshees. I thought it was really interesting. I think there were a lot of things that I'm like, why did that need to happen? Like, I really don't understand.
What do you mean? Like what part?
Like him getting his whole hand chopped off. The whole idea is to make music and to get him away from him, but then he's over here literally chopping off his fingers and making it so he can't make any more music.
But he's just trying to like prove a point.
Well, he's crazy. It doesn't make any
Maybe
sense.
so.
The point is no reason if he's over here not being able to even do it. Why?
Well, by the end, he does finish it. And remember, he's like working with that other person to like create music too. So I don't think he has to be able to play to write music
I mean,
necessarily. I mean, I'm sure it
true,
helps, but I don't think it has to. I don't think he needs
it
his
was
fingers.
just it was just crazy.
It was
I mean,
really
I do
crazy.
agree. It was just crazy.
And
Spoiler
I mean,
alert.
all because he was dull.
I know.
Like, this is crazy.
He's right. You live in like bumfuck nowhere. Like you're gonna have dull people.
Yeah. Like, why was he friends with him beforehand? And now
Exactly.
all of a
What
sudden-
really changed?
Yeah.
You already.
they
I'm sure he
kind of-
has other dull friends.
They kind of answer it, all the questions you have by the end, and it makes sense, but
I went into it barely knowing nothing. By the time what Danny had told me, I forgot what he had said, and then by the time it came up like to what it is, it's
him
like
cutting off his fingers. It's not a spoiler. They say it in the trailer.
yeah.
Then you remembered. It's about
Then I
him cutting
remembered.
off his fingers.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I was so shocked. I literally was like, what the fuck is this movie?
Yeah.
So
Colin Farrell's really sexy. And the sister was really cool. Loved her character.
I loved her. She was
Yeah.
so real.
It was really real.
To
And it
be
was funny too. It was
real.
pretty funny.
There were definitely funny parts.
There were moments.
It was really
comedy,
funny. Yeah.
For sure. Check it out and let us know what you guys think.
Highly suggest you guys. We need to get sponsored by AMC, but I highly suggest you guys become A-listers. Come on, guys. If you like movies, it's the move.
And
I'm
if you
about to have $15 right now in
AMC theater
rewards.
near you.
In rewards.
Then it only makes sense if you like movies.
Yep. I've seen so many movies. Like I counted, and I've seen like with repeats like 17 since like September.
Oh, since September. I'm like, I thought you meant all year.
No.
I'm like, that's not that many. Okay, can you please give the people an update on your Hemis?
They've definitely gone down a lot. I think it's just like I think I'm good now. Honestly, I don't know. It was kind of like everything halted due to my ankle. That was my attention. So I think
Bigger
I'm
fish
good.
to
I think
fry.
I'm doing good. I think I could still use it, the cream every so often, but I think I'm doing good.
Excellent.
No need for that damn
But you're not
suppository.
fully cured.
Hard to tell.
You need to get a mirror or take a picture on your phone.
Yes.
You could ask someone to take a picture. Or you just put it on a self-timer. Put it on the
And
floor.
just squat over
and
it.
squat over it.
Seems like you have experience with that.
Alrighty, thank you guys for listening. This has been Gay Area. The one about being sick. Young and pretty.
Riding the subway. Talking that sweet talk. And
You're
the heart and soul of New York City. Yo, and trapped in your just waved in. Talking that sweet talk.
Whoa.
Love is just a passing word. Let's bring it in the middle. You should know the storm by now.
Love you guys. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye.